Start recording and say hello everybody and welcome back to West of Loathing. In the episode just before this one, which was the first episode of Journey to the Savage Planet, I mentioned that I want to finish off this game. So that is what I plan on doing. The only problem is I don't remember what I was doing, like in the slightest. A bunch of new stuff. Hold on, where's my quests? Can you check quests in this game again? J. Is it just having to remember what you were doing? Okay, what's this all about? Here lies Saint Pope. He was excommunicated for impersonating a pope, but there was some kind of bureaucratic issue, so they weren't able to unbeautify him. Yeah. Ah, okay. Saint Pope stands beautifully behind the dais. He just keeps doing his Pope's gestures, ignoring you. How can someone look so smug without even having a face? The longer you watch him, the more he gets on your nerves. Let's insult him. You unleash a torrent of insults that would make a sailor blush and a sailor's mother ashamed of a sailor. St. Pope's eyes narrow. It looked like he finally managed to get him mad enough to fight you. Fight him then. Okay. Okay. 80 and 41 HP. Okay. Summon Beam. I don't remember what any of these skills do either. 23 spooky damage. 12. Increase my armor. 23 hot damage. Yeah. Cast the spell. Pete will give you or whoever a pep talk, raising his stats by 4. 7 spooky. I'ma just bash him over the head with a lantern. Bomb. Okay. Bean Golem is gonna handle that attack, so I can focus on this one. 2 to 3 stage damage. That is so incredibly bad. Okay, that ends my turn. Whoops. 7 spooky damage to all enemies. Spooky. And he's just gonna keep summoning stuff, so... 23 is my best bet. Boom. Fire beam. 17, 10 HP damage. And done. Nope, still have to kill these two. Okay. Bash. Ow. Ow. Hey, they killed Pete. No! Throw a stick of dynamite at him. And then throw a flaming hot beam at him. Yay! Cool. Pope's pelvis and a fake Pope hat. 2 armor and 2 box. Neat. What does my current hat actually give me? Mysticality. I'm a bean slinger, so mysticality is what I need to focus on. Do I have a better pistol? No, I do not. Yes, I do. But this also applies poison. So I think I'm gonna keep that one for now. I don't need all of these pickaxes. Why am I carrying 4 pickaxes? I'll keep 1, obviously. But I don't need 4, so I can sell some of them. Okay. Did I... Ah, okay, hold on. Plaque. Santa Cortada, she was drawn and quartered by heretics, and then the quarterer that had her head on it was beheaded. The dismemberment was so effective that nobody was able to get her body to stay together even after she was just bones. Spooky. Let's go reassemble her. Fight the bones. Fight the bones. Oh dear. I forgot how many that is. Okay. Usable once per fight will not end my turn. This won't end my turn. This will end my turn. 45. All of this health, isn't it? Why is the Great Northern Blizzard so weak? Blizzard. If that does anything useful, I hope. Okay, what just healed it? What just healed everything? Because I need to get rid of that ASAP. Okay. Kill the head, because that buffs. And I missed again what was healing everything. Oh no. I think it's the rib cage that heals stuff. That's useless, that's useless. Let's poison the arm bone. Sure. And then bash it. Immune to poison. Of course it is. Because it's a bone! I need to heal myself. Recover 10 HP. Recover 10 HP. I'll do one more. What does this do? It's useless to me. Okay. Whack the right leg bone. Destroy the arm bone. There we go. Yeah, I think it is the ribcage that's healing everything. So let's bash the ribcage. A whole bunch. Yep, it's the ribcage. Okay. Ribcage is gone. Cool. So the pelvis hasn't done anything, so I'm just gonna bash the things that are dealing damage to me. This is why I have the combat speed at 300. Is because otherwise this would be taking forever. Good grief, that bean golem is strong. Okay, victory. Santa Cortada's skull and ring. Ooh, +2 mysticality. Hooray. Ooh, I want to go equip that. If it's better than mine. It is technically better? Yeah. Yeah, it's technically better. Also, character. I should be able to get... how much unspent do I have? Spell damage... Ah, okay, this gives me HP regen. That would be good, actually. Item finding bonus... Gumption... Gumption, I want to upgrade the Gumption, definitely. And let's upgrade... Well, depends on what I need for the third and final one. Saint Beefus. Gross. Okay. Ha! Okay, so I need 10 muscle for it. Cool. Grunt and Train, Mr. Sarcophagus, skeleton inside, is huge. Fortunately, wake him up. 61 HP. Deal 1 damage to the target, 1 damage, 16. Increase my armor, first and foremost. Summon my beam. 16, 11, 16. So... Dynamite? Dynamite! I can just... And then smack it with a spoon. Spatula. Then it's dead. I mean, it worked! Saint Beef is his finger. And the thigh. Muscle and maximum HP. Okay, so each of these is good for a certain character build, but the thigh, is that any better than my spatula? No, because my spatula gives me spell damage. Okay, so I've got everything here. I think I got everything here. Empty sarcophagus. Okay. Thank you for trying to recover our relics. Please be careful. So an empty coffin. Oh, don't worry about that. We're just storing that for an escape artist. Yes, he was taking his act on the road, but needed to lighten his luggage. So he gave us a generous donation in exchange for storing it for. Ah. Return the skull, pelvis, and the finger bone. Return the hugely weird finger bone to its reliquary. Sister Mary looks delighted. That's Pope's pelvis. That's the skull you recovered. You've recovered all of the relics. I'm glad to have helped. You must be rewarded for your efforts. We don't have much, so we can give you this old censer. Don't use it anymore because Sister Penelope is allergic to incense. Cool, thanks. How does that feel? +3 to mysticality. Goes my off. Meland. Mysticality determines how much damage your magical attacks do. Ah, okay, so this should be better than cow. I think. Let's try it! Cool. So, on the road I go. Where to now? I think I'm gonna do main story now. So... Oh! Fort Memoriam. Continue where I was headed. Don't get sidetracked. Oh, hey, Pete. There's a mine. There's a mine that ain't far from here. I bet you'd like what you see. Anything strange about it? Soup stock load. Are we forgetting anything? Right. Much obliged. Okay, hold on. Main quest. Ah, okay. So this is the main quest currently. The other quest that I currently have is to gather the machinery parts. Yeah, okay. Let's check with Smee. Must have sleepwalked here. Started eating jelly beans. Can I have one? Nope. Where'd you get him? Always south from here, fellow named Roy Bean. Right, Roy Bean was important for something near the end of the game, if my memory serves. Mind you, I have not played this in a long time. Since the last time I recorded this, basically, is when I last played this. Howdy boss, howdy's me, stuck again. Yep, we got ourselves one hell of a canyon to cross and no materials for bridge building. And the idea is, there's an old mine town up north called Breadwood, and they opened a lumber camp after the mines dried up. If you can fix a deal with them for the lumber we need, I can handle the engineering side of things. Okay, where is it? To me marks the location of the Breadwood on your map. Of course, anything you find will be fine, but this seems like the simplest option. I don't actually know what the other options are. I'm gonna go to Roy Bean. Off to one side of the trail, you spot a cactus that doesn't quite look right. Specifically, it doesn't look right because it has a goblin face. As you get closer, you become pretty sure that it's actually just a goblin in a cactus outfit. It gives you some annoyed side eye and tries to wave you away, but the cactus arms aren't very mobile. Do you know a guy called Cactus Bill? Shoo! Shh! Away going! Talk to him. Goblin time. Why are you hiding inside a cactus? Watching cactus herd for keeping safe from a predator. What predator? Any predator. Desert tortoise, cactus eagle, other goblins. Now go away. You're ruining my disguise. Okay, I'll leave him alone. I'm not gonna fight the goblin. Hey, Pete. Another mine. Madness Mole Mine. Oh dear. I remember Madness Mole Mine. Yay, bit of XP, bit more XP. Spittoon! As soon as you get near the spittoon, you can smell the overpoweringly sweet stench it exudes, nauseatingly sweet, like the rotting corpse of a dead gummy bear. Look inside. Garnish rainbow colors swirl together in congealing psychedelic madness. Is Roy using jelly beans as chewing tobacco? Yes. Yes, of course he is. Investigate further. We're talking a bowl of jelly beans that have been sucked on, half-chewed, then spat into a brass bucket. Do you seriously want to put your hand in that swill of artificial coloring and thickened saliva? It will probably never be clean again. Go for it. Look, I'm serious. You're about to permanently dye your hand with a swirling mishmash of all the worst colors in the spectrum. No one will ever have a tattoo that looks as gross or as stupid. Give it to me. Well, I tried. Don't say I didn't warn you. You plunge your hand into the spittoon and fish around for a while. Eventually you pull out a really disgusting pistol and a really disgusting hand to shoot it with. Spittoon hand. Yay! That's a lot of resistance. That's really nice. And it fell, but that is really good. 13 to 17 damage. It'll probably make a pew sound when you shoot it. Your hand has been permanently stained with the rainbow-colored contents of a nasty spittoon. On the bright side, that hand will never have to suffer anything worse than that ever again. Yay! I'm immediately equipping that pistol. Because, seriously, that is a jump from 3 to 4, well, plus 5, so 8 to 9 damage, to 13, and that's way better. Okay. There's a single yellow jelly bean in this case. The sign says Paraguayan murder bee honey jelly bean, very rare, 6,000 meat. What kind of lunatic would pay 6,000 meat for a single jelly bean? Not this kind, that's for sure. Okay. Anything else? No. Talk to Roy. Howdy there, pilgrim. Name's Roy Bean. Howdy, Roy. I'm Tom Hollister. What do you do here? Well, when I first came to these parts, I was all about two things: dispensing justice and dispensing jelly beans. I was the biggest name in bounty hunting and candy selling anyone had heard of. Gosh, what happened? Ah, nothing particularly tragic. Got old is all. Hung up my pistol for good. He points to the wall. He's pointing at an empty hook on the wall over his platoon. I still sell some jelly beans from time to time, but they're out of fashion. This whole place is just kind of a jelly bean museum now. Slimes out front doesn't seem very accurate then. Well, how do you mean? Well, if you ain't dispensing justice anymore, maybe you should just say museum. I guess you're right. Ask about jelly beans. For a jelly bean museum, I don't see very many jelly beans. Ha! Bunch of crooks and shady characters stolen. All 3 jars. Suppose they think I'm a soft target now that I'm retired. Ah, that sucks. I'll help you get them back. Well, now I certainly appreciate the assistance. Can't offer much in way of reward, but I can tell you which way the first group of thieves went if you happen to know the direction. Jelly Bean Thieves Hideout. Let's go. Pete picks up a rock and polishes it on his sleeve. Find something? Nothing special, but it's a nice piece of frigate. Is they call it because it's blue like the ocean, or something to do with big warships? Huh? No, they call it because it's worthless. He tosses it over his shoulder. He grows stronger. Jelly Bean Thieves. You approach the bandits seated around the fire. The meanest looking one speaks up. Don't know who you think you are, stranger, but you better turn yourself right around and head back the way you came, unless you want to eat them. Well, that ain't very neighborly. Take a hike, neighbor. You fellas stole a jar of jelly beans from an old man, and I aim to have them back. Oh, is that right? And just how are you planning on doing that? With words? Listen, fellas, you stole a jar of jelly beans from an old man. This is such a small, petty, sad little crime, it barely even qualifies as a crime. If this ends up on a wanted poster, you're going to be laughing stock of the criminal community. More importantly, what would your mothers think? I'm giving you a chance to turn away from this life of crime before it's too late. I suggest you take it, because I'm pretty sure this is not the life you're suited to. The bandits hang their heads shamefully and shuffle away. Good. See, I don't always have to fight everything in video games. Filthy bedroll. Beans. Bandits merger food supply, and they should have been robbing grocery stores. Nice. Stuffing things. Loot all of their stuff. Wow, 10 dynamite. That's really good, actually. Okay. Back to Roy. Why am I doing this quest specifically? Because I can. Howdy, Tom. You recovered that jar of jelly beans by any chance? Sure did. Well, I'll be. Thank you kindly, Tom. I won't ask for details, but I hope they were sufficiently grisly. Now the second jar of jelly beans was stolen by a passel of them weird goblin fellas. Couldn't understand the word they were saying, but they were very insistent. Which way did they go? Northwich to a huge old cactus called Old Grandad. Here, I'll mark it on your map. You can't miss it. Okay. On it. To Old Grandad. Ah, I don't have this. Dang it. Leave it be. Okay. Look at the size of that thing. That's a big old cactus. Guard blocks your path. No climbing for humans. Talk to them. I'm here for taking back a jar of jelly beans you goblins stealing. Oh, what? Jelly beans? Little colorful sugary things? Oh, little fruit rocks. Yeah, those. Those are for the pile. Anyway, no upstairs for human. Maybe we can trading. No trading, but you can bribing me. What you wanting? Candy bar. Good human candy bar of bubbles having. Do you mean this? A bar of soap. Yes. Okay, wonderful. Thanking you. Can I climb up now? Sure. Cool. Let's go up. Okay, I think I have to talk to this dude first. There's another goblin blocking another ladder. No climbing for humans. Talk to them. Can I be bribing you? Okay. What you wanting? Cactus syrup. A delicious vein is being in the other room, but had losing my tap. Okay, I'm being right back. I'm guessing. That is. Is there I don't think there is a singular way that I can do that right now. Where is my food? Potions. Muscle, armor, mysticality, moxie. By 1, 3... mysticality by 3. Okay, so that puts me at 20, so I need 20 more. I can do tooth powder. Okay, so I can't... Okay, so I can have one more potion. Moxie... increases my mysticality but lowers my muscle and moxie. Okay, that's fine. You suck on the lollipop, there are a lot of layers of flavor. Definitely a sugar layer, which is fine, but there is a fish layer, a coffee grounds layer, then a cardboard layer. At this point, you're pretty sure it's just a bowl of garbage. Okay. Booze. Speed, armor, mysticality. Drink it. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, floor. Just kidding, you actually stopped at 1 tequila. It did kind of taste like floor though. Beer is HP, melee damage. By 1 for the rest of the day on all of them. Special kind of government whiskey designed for soldiers in the field. It's fortified with all sorts of vitamins and things and can be used in a pinch to sterilize or at least make the victim feel better about battle. You snap to attention, salute the bottle of whiskey, then drink it. Now get out of there and die for your country. Okay. So I can also eat one more thing. By 5 for the rest of the day. I think that might actually be the... Oh, wait, no. By 6 for the rest of the day. A lot of people don't like the idea... Oh, yeah, no. I don't need some. Yes. $35. Okay, hold on. Anything better? It won't be there. Plus 3 mysticality. This is off. Dang it! So I've got max currently. I need 40. And I'm currently on what? 35. I have 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Aha! Okay. I also think... well, that's a giant leap in damage. That doubles the damage I do with it. I might actually just go for that. Well, no, I don't really use it because of the AP cost. I'm gonna upgrade Hellbender and my muscle. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now I can make a tap. Haha! You bolt a flange onto a pipe and then add a couple of rusty widgets. It's not pretty, but it's a tap. And an empty jar in the pile, which will be handy. Serve tap. Tap it. Yay! So I can. It's cool. It's all tap tap. Hello, having syrups? Yes. Hooray! Guard guzzles the entire bottle in a single long draw. It's both fascinating and disgusting. Of course you are. And having one more right here I have. Because this time around, Guard moves away from the ladder, so there's plenty of room to guzzle the syrup. Cool. Up I go. Talk. Nope. Can I? Yep. Goblin Elixir. Potion of extra delicious being. Right. Make a Goblin Elixir. Okay. Start mixing. Add some gray liquid with some green ooze. Pink powder? Stir it? And now I have to start it over because it went kaboom. Okay, green slime with mauve fluid, grey powder. Shake it up. You carefully pour the mixture into a cocktail shaker and give it a good shake before pouring it back into the beaker. Make sure it turns red and starts fizzing like crazy. After a second though, it settles down, whatever it is. It doesn't seem immediately life-threatening. It smells terrible though. Let's keep it. Hey! Pour the elixir into a goblin flask. Who knows, maybe this isn't deadly poison or anything. Yay! Yes, here is your elixir, probably. Oh good, yes. Is it good? Yes, perfect. Oh, cool. Oh, good lord, what are you? Okay. If this isn't the most disgusting thing you've ever seen, I don't want to know what was. Hey guys, those jelly beans, can I too having them? What? Our fruit rocks? No, not taking our fruit rocks. Those being ours, not yours. Okay. Yank a pile. No. The same mechanics except for 5 of them. Yeah. Talk to them. But not looking like you're eating them. The jar is still full. What? Eating? Fruit rocks are not for eating. Fruit rocks are looking at. Just looking at them. Not fitting through floor hole. Can't leave in the room. Fruit rocks only entertaining. Being good grief, that's sad. Try to help them. How about by teaching you something else for entertaining, something better than fruit rocks for looking at. Okay, 20 questions. You teach the goblins how to play 20 questions, and once you get them over the initial hurdle of a goblin being neither animal, vegetable, nor mineral, they pick it up pretty fast. Soon they're focused on the game, but they've stopped paying attention to you entirely. Excellent. Okay. I did not read that. But out we go! Huzzah! Okay, back to Roy with the jelly beans. Crate. Lost touch of a mine stencil. Isn't that the opposite corner of the territory? That's pretty lost. Let's open it. Dynamite, oil, sulfur match. Neat. Finders keepers. Which does not hold up in blue. I need all the chimney beans. Got him. Good job, kid. Looks like they're all here too. Did the goblins eat anything? It's a long story. Long, weird story. Well, never mind then. You've done a swell job. I've got one more jar of jelly beans missing. Damn hippies. Okay. Why'd they take them? Who knows what a hippie's thinking? All I know is they took off, headed off south, a little bit west. Shroom Cave. Okay. So this one, Fort Darkness. I will go check out Fort Darkness next. Mushroom Cave. Ah, I need fortune 3 for loco weed. What's this? That looks like special mushroom. Why can I not have special mushroom? Absact. mushroom map. Neat. And a cultist. Cultist is muttering and twitching in his sleep. Mushroom comes later to the floor around him. With his belongings. Discipline slip. Looks like one of the necromancer's cults got written up. 2 more of these and he'll be ritually eviscerated. Nothing personal, just corporate policy. Human ashes, skeletal bone. Okay. Let's leave. Right. I remember there being a fort that I needed to go to first. It very well could be the Fort of Darkness. You come across a deserted campsite. There are signs of a struggle, but only intact object is a crate with military stencil. You think they're military, at least. It's hard to tell with all the mushrooms. Oh yeah, the crate is also, like, very covered with mushrooms. I kind of buried the lead there. It looks pretty flimsy, you're not 100% sure you want to touch it. Open it with my crowbar. Pry the lid off, being careful to avoid the mushroom, just in case, and grab the supplies inside. Incendiary, silver, and a full canteen. Keep looting. Blood building tonic. Maximum HP. Oh, this cures poison. Additional point. Yeah. Cool. Fort Darkness. Given that there's a peace symbol and the cannons have flowers stuck in the barrels, I'm gonna guess I'm in the right place. Oh yeah! Use my binoculars. Petting cemetery. I forgot about the petting cemetery. Okay, hold on. You can hear other music coming through here. Hold on, let me quickly turn up the music a bit. I'll go back to that. I'll go back to that. What's in here? Ooh, military supplies. Ah, Safekraken 2. Character. What do I need to actually level that up? I don't think I even have that. Because I have lockpicking, but not safecracking. Unless safecracking and lockpicking are the same things. One found in the drawer. It's from discharge record for a soldier who died from eating poisonous mushrooms. Last entry says he was buried in plot 420 of the military cemetery up north. Okay, cool. Military manuals. Take one. Cannon loading for idiots. That's gonna be handy. More smelling salts, smokers. Ooh, 79. And it increases my pistol damage. But this increases my... You know, I'm keeping the spatula. No. There we go. I might have to come back to that. The woman is rocking back and forth, making bloop 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 sounds as she rapidly flaps her lips with her fingers. Hi. Have you seen any jelly beans? If I knew there were jelly beans, don't you think I'd be there, eating jelly beans instead of making these dumb noises? Fair point. What exactly are you doing? Nothing really, just making dumb noises to entertain myself. It's reminiscent of something, but I'm not sure what. Hello. Yes, hello. I'm Todd. Todd, pleased to meet you. So, what do you do around here, Todd? I'm a chemist. I've been researching the properties of some of the local mushrooms. Like what? Okay, not to get high. I'm kidding. They actually have a lot of interesting properties that could be a real boon to medicine. They may even hold a solution to psychological disorders. That's pretty interesting. The fact that they also get you high is just a happy side effect. I see. Have you seen any of those mushrooms? I can refine them into a potent potion. Where do you find that mushroom, though? Give me bones! Teeth, clavicle, femur, teeth. Wow, okay. Ooh, I have bones. I have skull chips. Oh, there's some skull chips. You hand over some bone chips. She stops muttering. Her eyes seem to focus a little, and she takes some glue out of her toolbox and presses chips into a ring. Have more random encounters with skeletons. As soon as she gives the ring to you, though, she's back to her muttering. Nice, thank you. Have you seen any jelly beans? She's absolutely crazy. Leave her to her hallucinations. Hi, Tom. Hi, I'm Tom. Salutations, Tom. They call me the Talking Dude because of my extensive knowledge of the principles of philosophy and the arguments and conundrums surrounding its various aspects and interpretations. I bet that's not why they call you that. Can I interest you in a discussion of particles of the Cretan philosophy? Sure, why not? Talking Dude begins and you immediately tune out. Fascinating. Try not to yawn. Of course. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Of course. Yep. I'm wondering how long this... Ayy! Plus 10, Mr. Oh, for crying out loud. Yes, I agree. Okay, walk away. Okay, so what else do I have other than that weird tent? Shoe shop. Mushrooms. Ah, the young lady is dressed in fancy, expensive traveling clothes, though hardware has made them dirty and ragged. Also, her pupils are about the size of teacups. A new face. My name is Irene. Everyone just calls me Mushroom, so I forget sometimes. Howdy, Irene. I'm Tom. What's your story? Oh, not much to tell. I was hitchhiking to Frisco a few months back, but I stopped here and never got around to continuing, you know? We're like a big happy family here, and everyone is so nice and appreciative of how I know so much about mushrooms. Oh, she might be able to give me one of the mushrooms I need. Huh? Uh-huh. They're good for all kinds of things if you know which ones to pick. If you want, I can sell you a few of my favorites. I have a spare mushroom pliers too, if you want to pick your own. I am gonna actually buy both the pliers. I'd share the location of my secret mushroom hunting cave with you, but I lost my knapsack with my map in it. I don't think I could explain how to get there in just, like, words. Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna go buy that mushroom as well. Buy the mushroom. And that's the one that I need. There they are. They're called Aldi. And they are very spiritual. Sometimes they'll let you see things that only exist in the realm outside of our own and stuff. Plus they're super groovy and mellow. Neat, thanks. Shoe shop. Guy seems to be in a daze, looking around uncomprehendingly at boots and cobbler's tools around him. Hi there. These are some pretty cool boots you've made. Are they for sale? Huh? No. I mean, I'd like to sell them to you, but they aren't mine. You didn't make them? It's funny how everyone assumes that. But no, these were all made by elves. Yeah, man, like the little elf guys. They're hard to see, just like out of the corner of your eye, you know? But I'll just be kind of standing around and just sort of kind of... And then just... Oh, hey, got another pair of boots in my house. Guess the elves made some more boots. Huh. I haven't made a pair of boots myself in, I don't know, like a year, years, something. These elves keep making them though. I don't know why. It's weird. You should open a boot store to sell the boots in. They're not my boots though. They're right, the elves. But the elves can't be making them just for fun, right? I think they're making them so you can sell them. Huh, that makes sense. There's a town called Dirtwater. You could open a really nice shop there. That's a very long trip. Okay, so I need some way of protecting the elves for the trip. Okay, weird tent. And I unfortunately think I know what I need to put on for this. Oh, I don't have the pants. A tall, muscular, bald man is leading his students in aerobic workout routine. His voice is powerful yet discontinuously soft as he counts off 1, 2, 3, and 4. Excuse me, what's going on here? Exercise. You must strengthen the body. If the body is weak, the mind cannot be strong. These two are one. Who are you? I'm Kurt. My methods will usher in a new age of power and will. Can I exercise with you? Yeah. Where did I get the pants, though? I found one of the mushrooms. Bolts your mushroom distills it into a little bottle. Fully opens my third eye. Thanks. So, shroom cake. Ooh, a rancher's pistol. +5 moxie. Sorry, great. Okay. Ah, yes. I just realized that I picked two absolutely bonkers people, things, places, people, for my traveling party. Fully opens my third eye. Can't use that open because your spleen is full. Bugger. Gumption was spleen? Spleen. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay. Can't do that right now. Okay. Let's go to the petting cemetery. And this will be the last thing I do. Alvabrado device starts bleeping, and bleeping leads you to an unremarkable sand dune, which quickly becomes remarkable when a robot buried underneath wakes up. Fight! Yay! Beam. Armor. Blizzard. Reassure. And he's immediately dead. 50 spooky damage. Go, spooky damage. Go, hot damage. Destroy the robot. 2 scraps. Huzzah. How many scraps does that put me on? Exactly 5, so I can return to the professor next episode. Awesome. Howdy, welcome to German Lancaster's one and only petting cemetery. It's educational and entertainurial and only 500 meet for a lifeline past. Petting cemetery. That's right, a wide variety of guaranteed genuine animal skeletons, and you are free to touch them to your heart's content. Well, with your hands, that is. No riding. Can I feed them? You can try. Neat. I will pay. Wonderful. Just hold still for a while I memorize your face. Okay. Go right in. Thank you for your patronage. You're welcome. Yeah. Right. Skeleton of a jackrabbit. In a pinch, the jackrabbit can help you change your wheel on a wagon. Speed for the rest of the day. Skeleton of a desert tortoise. It is slightly less of a hurry to get places than it was when it was alive. Increases my armor. Spell damage for the rest of the day. From the owl skeleton. If you want to know how many fireballs it takes to get to the center of an enemy skeleton, just ask an owl. Bobcats are known for their ferocity and the weird, high-pitched noises they make when telling jokes. Melee damage for the rest of the day. And a hawk skeleton hawks resent being mistaken for falcons and will shoot you if you do it too many times. Increased range damage. Okay, I'm going to do spell damage. Boon of the Owl. I have a lot of buffs. Neato. Okay. Govinator. Increases moxie for this. Okay. Okay. What did I say I was gonna do? The professor. Right. Where was the professor? Professor's house. There it is. Some thwack-thwack noises lead you to the site, and the site of a goblin jumping down a large cactus. Hey, it's a human person. Hey, human person, away to going. It's my cactus. That's mine, not yours. I'm gonna talk to it. Hello? Hello, how are you? I will not... Your cactus taking. Good, yes, good, hello. Why are you two chopping a cactus down? What? What? Why? What a lot of uses. To building, to burning, to eating little toothpicks. Ask if it has any food. Do you have any food to having? Food, yes. A guffin. I have. A guffin? Goblin bread. It is gay, grey, and damp. And grey. Here. I was trying to convince you to give it to me, but I'm not sure I actually want to wanting it. Sorry, you two having it now. Increases your nothing by 0 for the rest of the day. Okay, that's pretty funny. I never saw that encounter before. That's pretty good. Professor! Good to see you again. Have you got those 5 piles of scrap? Yes. He ambles over to a strange contraption in the corner of the room and begins to tinker. Great, let me just... yep, okay. That'll do the trick. Let me just get this running and you'll be able to grab a keystone from it. I'll take another 5 scraps for each one you need. Are you familiar with the Lost Dutch Oven Mine? Grim place, but that's where I found the choices for the fabricator, wedged behind an unusual pile of rocks. Seems like a good place to start hunting. Yay, I can have keystones now. Nice. Okay. But that's going to be it for this episode of West of Loathing. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and we'll see you all in the next one. Yeah, boy.